Oh my God, bro. Every time I try to make us look good, they fail me. What's the deal, family? Welcome back to the channel. Today we got another banger for y'all, man. So look, we got what is the AFL? Do people from California know what the AFL is? All right, about to run this up one time for the one time, man. Look, and hey, I don't think this video is gonna get that many views, but I thought it was interesting, so I figured I'd bring it to you guys and also highlight this lady's channel. That's the main thing I want to do. I've been seeing this pop up in my home feed, and the channel's called AFL from LA, and it looks like this lady here. She has 750 subscribers. Please go run her up, get her closer to 1,000 so she can get this money and continue to grow the sport. I mean, you guys say, you know, people in America don't know sports overseas and stuff, and she's trying to, you know, expand AFL and the knowledge of it into Los Angeles, because that's where she's from. I'm from Los Angeles as well, so that's why I really thought this was interesting. So make sure to go check her out, go run her up, because she's helping to expand the sport and potentially expand other sports. You know, I don't know where she's from and all that, but I thought this was interesting, so we're going to run it up, and I'm going to make sure I highlight her channel, because she's growing, and she's trying to do what she does. She has a bunch of interesting videos. It's like a podcast too, talking about, you know, mostly the AFL. I wouldn't be surprised if she also has some rugby knowledge as well. So make sure to go check her out, man. But there's these two videos. What is the AFL on the Santa Monica Pier? I actually live in Santa Monica and went to school in Santa Monica. And then what is AFL on Hollywood Boulevard? So we just gonna tap in with it, see if any people know what the AFL is, man. Y'all say we don't know the sports. Maybe we don't. Maybe we do. Let's find out, man. Let's get to it. What is the AFL, Santa Monica Pier?
Australia.
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 Australia. Australia.
Australian Football League.
I am standing here in front of...
This what I'll be telling y'all, man. Y'all be in the comments hating, thinking Americans don't know y'all sports, bro. We know about the sports. We actually respect y'all sports. Like, I was in the comments talking to somebody about this last week, and he's like, man, Americans hate rugby, and all they do is call rugby weak and say it's the weakest sport. I'm like, bro, I've never heard an American ever say that in my life. If I can go ask somebody right now, hey, bro, you know about rugby? He'd be like, oh, shit, that shit crazy. Rugby? Hell no, they crazy over there, bro. They crazy. They be hitting, no pads? Hell no. That's what I hear. But for some reason in the comments, y'all just assume Americans just hate rugby, hate the AFL, hate all the sports that's not American, and that's really not true. Maybe except for cricket, but outside of that, we're tapped in a little bit, just a little bit. You know?
the world famous Santa Monica Pier. I'm here to find out if people know what this is. What sport uses this ball?
Soccer is not football, isn't it?
It is a type of football. Do you know
Come
what
on, brother.
football league would use this ball?
Isn't it an American sport?
No, it's not an American sport.
Brother.
Starts with an A.
Hey, fool.
What country uses this ball?
America.
What other country starts with an A?
Africa.
You're close. You're so close.
You understand?
No.
Hey, you told me. Australia.
Have you ever heard of Aussie?
Okay, he's not even American. I can tell from the Hollywood sweatshirt. He's not even American. He from Africa or something, or Jamaica or something, or Haitian or something. He ain't even American.
Aussie rules football. It's a tough as nails sport. They don't wear any protection. They're running, they're hitting, they're tackling.
Someone will go to attack me now.
No one will attack you, I promise you. They're not here.
Okay.
So if you had to pick a team, would you pick the Swans or would you pick the Eagles?
Eagles.
Do you know what sport uses this ball?
Rugby.
No.
Football.
What kind of football?
American.
Definitely not.
Is it Canadian football?
It's not Canadian football. Starts with an
Australian.
Australia. Have you ever heard of Australian rules football?
I have not, no.
What do you think Australian rules football would look like?
I imagine it would look close to rugby because rugby's pretty big up there.
Would you agree with that?
Yes.
If you had to pick, would you be a Swan supporter or a Giant supporter?
I guess a giant supporter.
How about you?
None.
I'll give you another choice.
I ain't gonna lie, bruh is a vibe right here. Bruh is a vibe. I ain't even gonna lie, dog. He just seemed like the homie. He seemed like the give it to you straight, homie. And then he seemed like the bro, you roll up, you know what I'm saying? Get drunk with. Goofy, homie. Oh, shit.
Dockers supporter, or would you be a Cats supporter?
Cats.
What sport do you think might play this football?
It seems wider, so I'm gonna say rugby.
Are there any identifying details that might help you decide where this ball is from?
America.
Try again.
Canada.
There's a giant hint on the ball right about here. Starts with an A.
Australia.
You guys are starting a football league.
No, we're not starting a football league.
Had one.
They have a football league.
Okay, I lied. We don't know shit. I lied. We don't know shit. I'm sorry. But at least they're saying rugby. They're trying. They're trying, dog. Hey, man. It is what it is. I lied.
And do you know what it's called?
Australian Football League.
And the game is called Aussie Rules Football. Have you ever heard of that before?
I haven't.
It's amazing.
How do you play?
It's a combination of, let's say, running, kicking, marking, which is catching. They don't wear any pads, and it's absolutely brutal.
I want to play.
What team would you pick?
Yeah.
The Tigers or the Lions?
Lions.
Lions.
What sport uses this ball?
American Football League, right?
Incorrect.
Rugby.
I'll give you a hint. This letter is for the country that they use this ball.
Australia.
Yeah.
Any idea what Aussie Rules Football would look like?
Like rugby?
Mixture of, like, I don't know, frisbee and football.
It's a very brutal game. They wear no padding. They run, they kick, they catch. Probably the most amazing game you've ever watched.
Fight with a ball.
Yeah, you just beat each other to a pulp.
World Martial Arts Tournament, but with football.
I might have to slide on Australia.
Man, for real.
I feel you, dog. Me
Brisbane
too.
Lions? Or would you cheer for the Hawks?
I ain't gonna lie, I'm
Lions.
part of a man's club called the Lions Den, shout out, so I'm going with the Lions.
What sport uses this ball?
American Football League.
It's not American. Starts with an A.
Africa, Afghanistan, Armenia.
They're rough and they're tumble and they're down under.
Australia.
Have you ever heard of Australian rules football?
No.
If you had to guess what this game would look like, do you have any ideas?
A cross between our American football and soccer.
Let me tell you, it's its own thing. Exciting, super athletic. It's
Not
really
really.
brutal. They don't wear any protection. And they run, they kick, they mark, which is what they call a catch there. You have to pick a team. Are you picking the Demons or are you picking the Saints?
Oh.
Ooh, the Saints.
She's a good girl. What sport uses this ball?
Rugby.
No.
Football.
It is football, but you got to be more specific.
American football.
Definitely not. If you had to guess based on what's on this ball, what country do you think might use this football?
Australia.
Yes! You would have guessed that, wouldn't you?
I would have said Tonga or Fiji.
There are some amazing Fijians playing
Fair
in the
enough,
AFL. Well,
fair
actually,
enough.
the biggest one just retired. Do you guys have any idea what Australian rules football looks like?
Not really.
I guess it's like rugby. You can pass the ball behind you, and you need to go over to the last end zone or whatever it's called.
There's 4 goalposts, and if you kick it between the 2, it's 6 points, and if you kick it between the other 2, it's 1. If you had to pick a team, are you going with the Giants or are you going with the Blues?
The Giants.
Giants.
Giants for what city in Australia, and the Blues are what city?
The Giants are for Sydney and the Blues in Melbourne.
Sydney all the way, baby.
Melbourne.
We got 2 Giants and a Blue. What sport uses this ball?
Football.
What country uses this ball?
I'm from Germany, I don't know, but
Start. It is not America. What other country do you think might use this ball?
Australia.
Yes, very good. The game
Got
is
it.
called Australian Rules Football. Have you ever heard of that?
No.
What do you know about Australia?
Really warm, dangerous animals?
I thought you were going to say the people.
No, not the people.
If you had to pick a team, are you picking Collingwood or Carlton?
Curtain.
What
Ooh,
sport uses
Collingwood.
this ball?
It's not football.
It's
I don't know.
not American football.
It's not real football.
Real football. Now we're going deep. Describe real football. Oh, soccer. The country that uses this ball starts with an A.
Alaska. No. Australia.
Yes.
He said country and said Alaska. Oh my God, bro. Every time I try to make us look good, they fail me. I don't know what to do anymore. I'm telling you, it's not this bad. It can't be this bad. It can't be this bad, bro. I'm telling you, it can't. It's hard to think quick sometimes. That's my excuse. It's hard to think quick. You don't be thinking sometimes. You just be saying stuff. You know what I mean? People don't. And then answer, they just. Bleh, you know what I mean? Oh my God.
It's Australia.
It's Alaska. Don't let her lie to
It's
you.
the Alaska Football League. You heard it here.
Hey, but you know what? I will say this before we go to the next one. This is how you help grow sports. If you guys want to grow sports in other places, you know, like I'll just make this quick. I almost quit doing rugby reactions because everybody was so hostile towards me because I was trying to learn a sport I didn't really know much about. You know what I mean? Instead of people trying, like, the only reason I kept doing it was for the few people that were trying to help me understand and give me praise for even being willing to, like, learn it But there was way more, especially in the beginnings. I didn't know shit. There was way more people that were like disrespectful, calling me an idiot, stupid, because I didn't know shit as I'm trying to learn it at that time. You know what? I'm trying to learn it in real time. And I learned sports pretty fucking fast, as you guys probably know by now. But I didn't know anything at first. And there were so many people just being mad, disrespectful, talking shit. And it's like, man, fuck this sport. You know, like, that's why Americans might be on some, man, fuck that sport, fuck this game, fuck whatever you doing overseas over there in your country. And it's because, like, dog, at least help me figure out this thing and I might end up liking it. But if you just talk shit because I don't know anything about it, it's like, dog, all right, whatever, dog. They call us cocky and conceited, but damn, bro, you acting cocky and conceited. I'm just trying to figure this out. And that's just perspective for y'all. You know what I mean? Like, think about that sometimes. Like, we might not know we don't know everything in the world. So sometimes when we try to learn stuff or want to know about different things, the best way to do it is through, you know, fun, education, good vibes, things like that. Talking about it rather than just being like, you're American, you don't know shit. Like, you sound crazy. You know what I mean? Let people get a feel for it and learn it and see it as like a welcoming environment. And then more people will be willing to watch it, play it, learn it, talk about it. Like, even that one dude was like, hey, sign me up. Let's go. I do water polo, but sign me up for the AFL. It sounds lit. So, you know, and that goes with AFL, rugby, all types of different sports and stuff like that. Like, you gotta be, the more welcoming you are, the bigger it actually grows, rather than just being, you know, on some like American. You know what I mean? Like, y'all let me know what your thoughts are on that in the comments. But I really almost quit doing them shits because it was just too much. Like, I'm trying to learn it. And y'all ain't helping me learn. You just talking shit about what I don't know. Like, help me know it. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, that's just, I got sidetracked. But y'all let me know what you think about that in the comments. We got Hollywood Boulevard and you're welcome. I'm going to just say you're welcome. All right.
What does AFL mean? What do you think that stands for? Do you know the names of any teams?
AFL.
AFL?
AFL. It's written, man.
And Hollywood, I don't know, they're going to know
I'm
it over there.
standing here in front of Grauman's Chinese Theater on Hollywood Boulevard. I'm about to ask these people if they know what this is. What sport would use this football?
Rugby?
Do you have a guess?
No.
If you had to guess what AFL stands for, what do you think that is?
American Football League?
Can you think of another country that might start with an A?
Africa?
Australia?
What does AFL mean?
Australian Football League?
What's your name?
Hey, there you go.
Big City Man.
You know what this is.
McDonald.
Well, that's true. That is
Bro, I know this dude. Bro, I used to see this dude on Venice Beach all the time, bro. Now he's on Hollywood Boulevard. I used to see him, bro, since I was, for years, bro, on Venice Beach, bro. That's crazy.
McDonald's logo, but do you know what this ball is?
That's football, right?
What sport uses this football?
I don't really know.
Could you take a guess?
AFL.
What do you think that stands for?
American shit.
It's definitely not American.
Yeah, you're tripping, man.
I'll tell you what it is. Australian Football League.
Nah, this shit is American.
No, this is actually a different look at the shape. It's bigger. Do you have any idea what you think this game would look like?
Amazing.
Yeah, love.
What do you know about Australian football?
I know that they don't use any helmets or any equipment, so they get injured very quickly.
What else do you know?
Not that much else, sorry.
Do you know the names of any teams?
No, I don't.
I think if you want to look cool right now, you should just say Collingwood's my favorite team.
What was the name of that?
Collingwood.
Collingwood is my favorite team.
Sir, do you know what this is?
Football.
What kind of football?
AFL.
AFL football. What's your name?
Julia.
We're out here today asking people if they know what this is.
Football ball?
Do you know what sport uses this football?
American football.
If you had to guess what other sport might use this ball, what would you think?
Oh my gosh. Rugby.
What does it say on it?
Cherry? AFL?
AFL's the hint. What country do you think uses this ball?
No idea. Oh my gosh. Australia.
Yes! What's your name?
My name's Aman.
So I'm asking people if they know what this is.
AFL, being Aussie, yeah, that's Australian Football League.
Where are you from?
From Sydney.
Are you a Swan supporter or a Giant supporter?
I'm not a really big fan of AFL. I'll go for Rabbitohs, Souths.
I know nothing about rugby. What do we have to do to get you to convert to an AFL supporter?
Not much you can do, man. I don't really like.
Well, there it is. She doesn't know anything about rugby. She's an AFL girl. But that's okay. She could learn rugby or maybe become a fan. He's a rugby fan and doesn't like AFL. Hey, to each their own, right? It's all love, right? You don't gotta like every sport in the world. It's all love.
Again, I'm a big league fan. I'll stick with rugby league.
You heard it here. We're not going to get an AFL fan today.
Go Mighty Tigers.
Do you live here in Los Angeles?
Yeah, I've been here for 30 years, but Dustin is staying with the Tigers. You can take it from me.
It would be tragic if he actually went to Gold Coast.
Being a lifetime player for a team is a big thing. We do have a film or a show in Australia called Legends 1980, set in 1980 in Australia, and it's about football. What are you? There's another one, see?
Another Aussie.
Oh, that was
AFL mean? What do you?
cool. That was a cool video, man. Y'all definitely make sure to go check her out because I feel like she's gonna keep dropping these, and I really like this style of video that she's doing, and just exposing different things to different places and all that. It's funny how like half the people she talked to aren't even American though. That's definitely the funny part though. They coming from Africa, Germany, Russia, whatever they at, man. But that was a cool video, definitely. I'm gonna go to her page again. AFL from LA. Go check her out, especially if you're an AFL fan. And you want to help grow the sport. It looks like that's exactly what she's doing. I'm more of a rugby guy, but I'm tapped in with AFL. But I'm more of a rugby guy. NBA, NFL, you know what I mean? But she's definitely, leading the forefront for the AFL. So definitely go tap in with her if you're an AFL fan. And check out her content, man. But that's it. Hope y'all enjoyed that video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Hit that like button, subscribe. Love y'all, appreciate y'all. Remember to keep it real. Real is rare. Real always reaches everyone. See y'all next time. Peace.